Please be seated for a moment. We're going to see a video from University of Houston Alumni Office. Mike Paday.
Hello, Cougars. You made it. On behalf of the more than 320,000 alumni of the University of Houston, congratulations and welcome to the alumni family. Now, I could give you a lot of advice, and you'll hear plenty of it today. So instead, let me just remind you, you are part of our family now. A Cougar family that shows up, stands together, and looks out for one another. Take care of each other and come back to campus whenever you can. You always belong here. Here are a few simple ways to stay connected. First, use your UH Go app, and now you can log in as an alum. Second, check out UH Link, where you'll find alumni networks, career resources, and so much more. But most importantly on this day, remember that you achieved something special. Whether you come from a big family or small, whether you're a legacy Cougar or the first to graduate in your family, your journey is powerful. Maybe you came from across the state, from Virginia or Florida, or as far off as the Netherlands. Whenever you started, you made it here. 1 in every 6 college graduates in Houston is a Cougar. So use that network. And if you're a UH alum in the crowd today, give yourselves a hand. As you enjoy this moment, just do a couple things for us. When your diploma arrives this summer, frame it, hang it high in your office so everyone you work with knows where you got your world-class education. And don't forget, in the middle of the word Houston is a small but mighty word, us. So when we raise our Cougar paws for the alma mater today, glance at a classmate, share a smile or a wink, and I promise you'll remember this day for the rest of your life. We're proud of you, and we're really excited for what's next. True will ever be, go Cougs.
Good afternoon. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I'm Leonard Baines. I'm the 9th Dean of the University of Houston Law Center. I've served in this role for 11 years, and I'm now currently the longest serving law dean in the great state of Texas. I'm delighted to welcome you to the commencement of the exercises for the class of 2025. I also welcome those watching online. Our Law Center commencement will come to order with the playing of the national anthem by the Moores School of Music and the presentation of the colors of the Houston ROTC Battalion Color Guard. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as you are able. Please remove your hats if you're wearing one for the playing of the national anthem. Please be seated, and let's give them a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2025 University of Houston Law Center Commencement is assembled. Today, we, the families, friends, faculty, staff, alumni, and administration are assembled to celebrate you as you've completed your academic journey. It is with great pleasure that I introduce our distinguished guests. First, the Honorable Regent Greg King is with us. He's a member of the University of Houston System Board of Regents, whose vision has led us to becoming a Tier 1 university. Thank you for your leadership, Regent King, and he'll be talking to us later. Regent King. Second, we have several judges with us. The Honorable Sophia Andruge, the 11th Division, the Honorable Kristen Weems of the 281st Civil District Court in Harris County, the Honorable Janet B. Heppard, the former judge of the 387th District Court in Fort Bend County, and the Honorable Jeremy Warren, judge of the Brazoria County Court at Law Number 3 and Probate Court. Let's give them all a round of applause. Judge Warren and Judge Weems are currently adjunct faculty members at University of Houston Law Center, and Judge Heppard served as clinical director of our clinical programs and director of our civil justice clinic. We appreciate all your hard work on behalf of our students. Third, I would like to recognize the UH Law Alumni President, Chris Thomas. All her support and work on behalf of the law alumni. And finally, I would like to recognize our commencement speaker, the Honorable Irma Carrillo Ramirez, judge of the U.S. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. At this time, I would like to recognize all current members of the military and veterans in our graduating class and in the audience. Please stand and receive our applause and appreciation for your service to our nation. We thank you and all of our special guests for their leadership and support of the University of Houston Law Center and its graduates. Here are some fun facts about the graduating class. First, on the JD side, we have 243 graduates who have come from 28 different states and 7 different countries. Our graduates are blazing a trail for their families. 46 of you are both first-generation college student and first-generation law school student, as well as first-generation law school students, and 81% are the first person to go to law school in their families, 81%. Several of our JD graduates have already earned a graduate degree in another discipline. And a third of them have arrived in law school with some sort of experience, either in politics or legal internships. We have former congressional interns, law firm interns. For many of you, law school was a second career because you've served as a paralegal, a teacher, accountant, a pharmacist, journalist, a member of the military. Some of you are former athletes, including soccer players, football players, tennis players, and a professional baseball player. For the graduating LLM class, there are 49 of you. Graduates come from 21 different countries. They speak 15 different languages. And 2 graduates speak 4 languages. The young graduates have worked as translators, photographers, writers, president of Girl Up, pro bono attorneys, and YMCA International Services employee, as I was working in the Young ICC NEA mentoring program. Our LM graduates are earning concentrations in our 6 LLM specialties: energy, environment, and natural resources law, health law, intellectual property and information law, tax law, and US law. All of our graduates have benefited from having studied in the $93 million world-class John M. O'Quinn Law Building. In fact, this class is the first class to complete all 3 years in this building. So congratulations on that. You've received a world-class legal education in a world-class city from a world-class faculty, and we trust that you'll make a world-class mark on the legal profession. We're also one of the leading schools in the nation with more than 11 centers, institutes, and programs, which fuel our educational mission. Our graduates are highly sought after by the top law firms in the country, the city, and the nation. Our law graduates have left an indelible mark in our courtrooms, our corporate boards, in academia, and you'll soon join them in making your own mark and contribution in our shared story. You're graduating from a top-tier law school, as ranked by US News & World Report, with 4 specialty programs ranked in the top 15. Our health law program, intellectual property and information law program, legal writing program, and our part-time program. With 3 programs ranked in the top, number 1, ranked number 1 in the state. They're our health law program, our part-time program, and our legal writing program. We're also ranked number 29 in the nation by Go-To Law School, the law.com ranking, with some of the highest percentage of our graduates accepting jobs at the top 100 largest law firms. You've been taught by some of the best legal minds and law professors in the country. 17 members of our law school faculty are members of the American Law Institute, which is the most prestigious organization of lawyers, judges, and law professors in the country. They're well-credentialed. They're well-published in top journals. But the most important thing is they're excellent teachers, and they really work to make sure the students are as prepared as they possibly can be. We also have excellent clinical professors, lecturers, research professors, visiting professors, professors of practice, scholars, adjunct professors, who bring a wealth of knowledge and practical experience to our teaching, to their teaching, and our outstanding professional staff has worked tirelessly to support you through your law school experience. Let's give our law faculty and staff a round of applause. We can do a little better than that. Thank you. Graduates, on behalf of the entire Law Center community, I want to let you know that we are proud of you. We enjoy teaching you, and we look forward to following your successful careers. You're now ready to take your place in the legal profession, whether it's in a law firm, starting your own law firm, working on a nonprofit, serving as a district attorney, running for public office, becoming a judge, or embarking on any other law-related career that you desire. Your law degree provides you with a diversity of career opportunities. Over the course of your legal education, you have exhibited the qualities necessary for success: tenacity, intellectual rigor, but also what we need these days is kindness and compassion and understanding. In a nation like ours, which is so made up of so many different people of different backgrounds, the really key point is that we have to have empathy for each other. It requires empathy. So our nation will move together as one, with each group understanding each other and working toward a common vision. We're living in an age of disruption, and you must be prepared to navigate significant and sometimes unforeseen issues that may come up in our environment, in politics, in society, in technology, and even in the law. So it's really important for us to focus on making sure that we work together. Throughout my deanship, I have focused on what I call the power of legal education and how studying law embodies what it means to think like a lawyer. So upon graduation, you'll be able to analyze more rigorously. You'll be able to advocate more persuasively. You'll be able to write more precisely. But the most important thing is you'll uphold the values of our profession and our legal ethics. The power of legal education affords you as a lawyer superior analytical skills. We're taught to examine all sides of an issue. You are well prepared to succeed and lead. And you will lead, whether it's in the courtroom or the boardroom or in politics. Lawyers lead. You will seek justice for your client, whoever he or she may be, in your leadership. Moreover, your legal education enables you as a graduate to transform your economic circumstances and to advance your social mobility, whatever status you may come from. As many of you may have heard, my parents are immigrants from this very small island of the Caribbean called St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's 150 square miles. It has 100,000 people. And my parents came to this country for the American dream. And like so many other immigrants, they could only dream what there would be what their children would face. But the legal profession is something that allows us to move forward. Education has changed my life, and I know it has changed your life as well. It will change your economic circumstances. Legal education is an investment likely to grow in time. It is important to see its long-term value. As lawyers, we are privileged members of our society. Given the value of the legal education, the investment, and the privilege that we have, it's important for us to give back, to build bridges to those in the future who follow us. They may need your wisdom. They may need your guidance. They may need your help. They may need to know how to follow the road that you've just traveled. So it's important to give back to them and to these communities by seeking justice for them and for those who need it. They can't secure justice necessarily on their own. This is a sacred bond that we have as lawyers, a bond that we have as a consequence of being part of this profession, a bond that we have as a consequence of having this privilege. If you don't do it, who will do it? We're proud of all your accomplishments. I congratulate each of you and look forward to hearing about all the great things that you've accomplished and that you will be doing. To the audience, family, friends, on behalf of the graduates, I want to thank you for all the support you've shown them over their journey. They will be prominent lawyers, community leaders, judges, professors, and maybe even a law school dean. Our graduates could not have achieved these objectives and these opportunities without your support and encouragement. Their celebration today is a time to be shared with each other and with each of you. New graduates, as you move forward with your careers, I encourage you to become active members of the Law Center alumni community. Our success is intertwined with your success. Each of your achievements will reflect on your law school and add to its standing. So congratulations, graduates. I would like now to introduce and invite our Regent, Gregory King, to say a few words. Regent King was appointed by the Governor of Texas and confirmed by the Texas Senate. And the members of the University of Houston System Board of Regents serve for 6-year terms They all work together to provide a vision and direction for 4 universities in the UH system, including the University of Houston. Regent King is a managing partner at NCAP Flat Rock, Midstream, headquarters in San Antonio, Texas. Prior to joining NCAP, he spent nearly 15 years at Valero Energy Corporation in various roles and was president in 2003 to 2007. He's a graduate of the University of Houston Law Center. Regent King is also Emeritus Director of the UH Law Foundation Board. And Regent King was one of the first alumni I met when I went to San Antonio in my first month or two of dean. He was very gracious to me. He said I was the first dean to visit him, must be 5 or 6 times in San Antonio, is my recollection. And now he's serving on the Board of Regents. I'm so proud of his accomplishments. And now he gets to be in Houston more often. I get to see him and his lovely wife more often. So please welcome Regent Gregory C. King to the stand. Thank you.
Hello, graduates, family, friends, staff, faculty. As Dean Baines just said, my name is Greg King, and on behalf of the Board of Regents, I'm here to welcome you and to say congratulations on this special day. The first thing I always do when I come in this building is just look around and see like the winning nature of what we've built here, and especially through Coach Sampson. I mean, it's incredible. I'm proud of what this school represents and the basketball program, and especially this year. I mean, did most of you guys watch that Duke game and then maybe the final? We were so close. It felt like the year during Phi Slamma Jamma when NC State snuck in and won that one. But we're going to knock the door down. But tonight's not about basketball. Tonight's about you all. And you're the winners. You're the winners tonight. Your hard work, your sacrifice, dedication has finally paid off. Soon you'll walk across the stage and receive your hard-earned law degree. What a great moment in your life. In addition to my heartfelt congratulations to each one of you, I also want to give you a few words of encouragement and maybe a tiny bit of advice. As Dean Baines said, I'm a graduate of the U of H Law Center class of 1985, and I can tell you unequivocally that I directly benefited from the immense value of my law degree. My time at U of H opened doors that led me to where I am today, and the lessons, connections, and skills I acquired continue to serve me well. But the biggest connection I made was to meet this lady over here in the white and red dress, a fellow Section B'er, Leanne, who became my wife. In fact, 40 years ago last night, I asked her to we got engaged, and she said yes, and we graduated this day 40 years ago. So it's really awesome. So that sealed my love for the law school as well. She changed my life, but so did this school. Law school taught me critical thinking, communication, and strategic planning skills. It gave me confidence to tackle any professional challenge. And every one of you graduates has your own unique story. How you got to this moment, lots of highs and lows along the way. Who could forget that first day of class or your first final? I know I never, ever will. But today you made it. It's about your future. We're looking forward. You're starting a new chapter, a new journey, a path of your own choosing. How exciting for each one of you. Your degree is a testament to your ability to face your fears and meet your challenges head on and succeed. With your law degree in hand, your career possibilities are truly unlimited. I've had 3 distinct careers, and my path is not at all what I thought it would be when I was sitting in this room when it was Hoffein's Pavilion 40 years ago. So don't be afraid to set ambitious goals. Find work that you're passionate about. That makes a huge difference if you really care about what you're doing and it's not just a job. And pursue it with integrity, humility, and respect for others. You know, we take for granted about personal character, we talk about all that, but it really matters a lot. When you get into the working world, people watch what you do, and they watch how you do it and how you treat people. So I'll close with this. I hope your law school experience will have the same impact on your life as it did mine. I wish you great success in all your future endeavors. And on behalf of the Board of Regents, congratulations, class of 2025. Go Cougs.
Thank you, Regent King. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, the Honorable Irma Carrillo Ramirez, currently serves on the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. Judge Ramirez was sworn in as judge of the United States Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit on December 11, 2023, becoming the first Latina to hold the position. She had previously served as a United States Magistrate Judge for the Northern District of Dallas Division for more than 2 decades. Prior to her judicial service, she was an Assistant United States Attorney for the Northern District of Texas Dallas Division, where she spent her time in both criminal and civil division, and an Associate Attorney in the General Commercial Litigation section of the law firm of Locke, Purnell, Rain, Harrell, LLP, which is now known as Troutman, Pepper, Locke, LLP. These firms, all these mergers and changes. Judge Ramirez received her law degree from Southern Methodist University School of Law, where she taught trial advocacy. Judge Ramirez has received multiple awards for judicial service, including being chosen as Judge of the Year in 2022 by the State Bar of Texas Hispanic Issues Section. She also received the Dallas Women Lawyers Association Louise B. Raggio Award in 2021, and the Southern Methodist University Dedman School of Law Distinguished Alumni Award for Judicial Service in 2019. Please join me in giving a warm round of applause to Judge Irma Carrillo Ramirez.
I think that's the long and the short of it. My father came to the United States from Mexico as a bracero to work in the cotton fields of West Texas. It was in those fields that he met my mother. As a child, my father would say to me, "Estudia, mija," study, daughter, so you don't have to work in the fields like I do. Becoming an attorney, much less a judge, went so far beyond his hope for me of a job in the air conditioning that we couldn't begin to imagine it, much less dream it for me. Years later, when this child of farm workers could begin to imagine that she could become a lawyer, that was as far as I dared dream. Graduation day was the day that I thought I had reached my dream. As someone who is in a place now so far beyond what I could imagine or dream of on that day, or even after more than 20 years as a judge, what I want to say to you on your graduation day is this: dare to dream what you cannot yet imagine. Some of you have already accepted job offers. You know exactly what you're going to be doing after graduation. Some of you have already planned out your entire careers. Some of you have no clue what you're going to do. It's scary, I know. But really, all of you, along with the rest of us here, are in the same place. None of us know what we will be doing a year from now, much less 10 years from now or more. Think back to your first day of law school. Today, do you have the same goals for your career as you did that day? I went into law school thinking that I was going to be a county prosecutor, like the only attorney I had ever met in my tiny hometown. My first job after law school, big law, in a skyscraper in downtown Dallas. A dream that I had never imagined. Nor had I ever imagined standing in a courtroom telling a judge that I represented the people of the United States of America. But that happened too. I had gotten opportunities to work in big law in the U.S. Attorney's Office that I could never have imagined when I stepped into law school, or even the day that I graduated. What more could I possibly ask for? So how did I become a judge? A former supervisor came into my office and asked me if I was going to put in for the job of United States Magistrate Judge. And I told her, no. I loved my job at the U.S. Attorney's Office. And it wasn't until she asked me, don't you want to be a judge someday, that it even occurred to me to ask, could I be a judge? Do I want to be a judge? Why was becoming a lawyer the extent of my dream? Why did I put that limit on myself? Did the dream of becoming a lawyer seem so far away that I thought I might never reach it? Is that why I couldn't imagine beyond that point? Was it because I had never seen or met anyone who looked like me in a position of judge back when I first started thinking about becoming a lawyer? Did I think becoming a judge required things that I didn't have, like connections, political connections? Or was I just afraid? And if so, of what? In the end, the why doesn't matter. It only matters that I was willing to be open to a suggestion from someone who knew me well and who cared enough to reach out, to step outside my comfort zone, to believe in myself, and to take a chance. I know how hard that is. Even after being a trial court judge for more than 20 years, I could still not dare to dream that I might be an appellate judge someday. So how do you begin to dream what you cannot yet imagine? First, you find your passion. Ask yourself, why did you want to be a lawyer? What was it about this profession that drew you to it? When you thought about becoming a lawyer, what did you see yourself doing? Find your passion and follow it. It was the speech and debate class in high school that first led me to consider law as a career. And after I had the chance to work for the county attorney in my small hometown and seeing one of the cases that he was working on, I could envision myself in the courtroom prosecuting bad guys who hurt little kids like him. But after being exposed to other kinds of law in law school, I could also see myself working on other kinds of cases, but still in the courtroom. That was my passion. I wanted to be in that courtroom. It takes a lot more time and effort to get a case into the courtroom. In fact, more time than you actually spend in the courtroom. And most cases don't even get there. Suffice it to say that the practice of law is demanding, it's difficult, the hours are long and hard. But when you have a passion for what you do throughout your hopefully long careers, it will not seem like work. And even during the hardest times, which inevitably will come, you will continue to love what you do. Second, plan, but be open. Once you find your passion, know that it might take different forms. There will be career opportunities along the way that will lead you in a direction that you did not expect, even for those of you that already have your careers planned out. That's what happened to me. don't be afraid of that unexpected opportunity or challenge, but be purposeful in making a change. Ask yourself how a particular opportunity will help you further your passion. Will it give you an opportunity to do more of what you love? Will it help you develop knowledge and skills that you need to reach your goals in order to do what you love? Every time I changed jobs, I left a job that I loved for a job that I thought would let me do more of that. In pursuing my passion for advocacy, I had to be willing to give up the familiar for something completely new. The experience I gained through each one of my jobs would ultimately help me become a trial court judge, and then years later, an appellate judge, even though I didn't know it at the time. Becoming a judge is a dream that I had never imagined for myself, and I am so incredibly grateful to have people in my life who challenged me to consider the opportunity to apply for a judgeship. Not everyone is lucky enough to have that, so that's why I share my story with you today. I want it to serve that same purpose for you, to encourage you to consider possibilities for yourself that you might not otherwise consider. But you have to be open to those possibilities, to putting yourself out there, sometimes way beyond your comfort zone. I've heard people compare the chances of being nominated for a federal judgeship to those of being struck by lightning. But lightning does strike. It struck me twice. And if lightning is going to strike someone, why not you? Third, don't give up. Being open to new possibilities and change means taking risks that may or may not pay off. Getting hit by lightning hurts, trust me. But you can survive it as long as you don't give up. Sometimes the risk that did not pay off in the way that you hoped or imagined sets you up for a different opportunity, one that you haven't dared to dream. In 2016, I had the honor of being nominated by President Obama for a district court bench. The nomination process lasted 3 years. It involved voluminous paperwork, intensive vetting and background checks by multiple entities going back to my 18th birthday, and a Senate confirmation hearing. I was told that we were going to get a vote after the election, but after the election, I got a call telling me that my nomination would expire and the process would be opened up again under a new administration, and that I was free to apply again. A single sob involuntarily escaped my throat before I could stop it. It was as if my heart knew what my mind had not yet processed. My journey to the district court bench was over. So what was I supposed to do after that? First, I had to accept it. It was a political decision that had nothing to do with me personally. It helped me to think about and be grateful for everything I had. I had so much, far more than most people in this world. It was an opportunity to reflect on what I really wanted to do next with the time that I had in my career, which led me exactly to where I already was, a job that I loved and was passionate about. So I focused on that. I was doing what I loved, and I found peace. And that's the place where I was when I got another call about applying for an appellate judgeship. I can't help but think that if that first door to a district judgeship had not closed, the next one to an appellate judgeship would not have opened. But I had to be willing to do what it took to be able to walk through that second door. As hard as it was after just having had a different door close on me, and despite how remote the chances of success seemed. Sometimes In following your passion, you may think that you have failed. But what initially may seem like a failure just might be an opportunity to follow your passion in a way that you had not yet imagined or dreamed. But you'll never know that if you just give up. In conclusion, Dean Baines and the University of Houston Law Center, thank you for the honor and privilege of sharing this very special day with you, the class of 2025, and all of your loved ones. Congratulations, class of 2025. Celebrate your achievement and this dream. But after the celebrations are over, as you start your career, remember that this is just the end of a chapter. The rest of the book of your career has not yet been written. And even if you've outlined that entire book, be open to changing that outline. Because someday, somebody might come into your office and ask, don't you want to be a fill in your own blank someday? Be open to the possibilities of following your passion in a different way. Believe in yourself and dare to dream what you cannot yet imagine. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Judge Ramirez. Dare to dream, and make sure when somebody comes in your office and says, don't you want to be this day, that you listen to him or her. So that was a powerful, inspirational message. Thank you. At this time, it's now time for one of the most significant moments of today's ceremony, the hooding of our graduates. Hooding ceremonies date back to the Middle Ages, when universities came first into being. Today, they serve as a symbol of scholarly achievement and special recognition for the master's and doctoral degree candidates. During this part of the ceremony, a faculty member places a hood over the graduate, signifying successful completion of the degree. In some instances, you will see a graduate being hooded by a guest hooder. Our guest hooders include sitting judges, with whom the graduate has a special, meaningful relationship, as well as relatives of the alumni of the graduate. To ensure a seamless flow, most of our guest hooders are seated among the graduates in the audience. Law professors Meredith Duncan and Peter Salib will assist in the hooding ceremonies. During the hooding, we will also confer Distinguished Service Awards on our graduates. These awards are voted on by faculty and staff for outstanding service to Law Center community and to their fellow students. But the recipients of these awards will be surprised. They will be notified only tonight for the first time. Tonight, for the first time, will they be notified they're getting the Distinguished Service Award during this ceremony. So don't tell them. We'll now proceed with the reading of the names. We'll start with the LM class, whose names will be read by Karen Jones, our Executive Director of Global and Graduate Programs. We'll then recognize the JD class, with names being recognized and being read by Paul Klinger, Director of Career Development, and Stuart Louie, Associate Director for Career Development. So Karen Jones, where are you?
Serena Navaz. Armida Rafiat Akinyele. Frank Alfonso Pinero. Marco Alexander Lopez Cardozo. Martha Eugenia Cruz Guzman. Juan Jesus Delgado Fuentes. Catherine Jasmine Espinal Arias. Quilber Mixada Gomez Veloz. Sofia Guzman Valle. Andrea Virginia Martinez Diaz. Michelle Margarita Monastorios Urdaneta. Felipe Ortiz Navarrete. Samuel Tonato Rodriguez Nunez. Valeria Joy Villanueva. Oladapo Olubunmi Adeya. Jahida Akite. Gerlin Anand. Claudia Barani. Ikra Bajwa. Marie Therese Battaglia Roth. Miranda V. Chavez. Julio Cesar Chica Santana. Jashira Fernandez Casar. Carlos Roberto Garduno Rivera. Lena Mariana Gruber. Yoti Gundeka. Madison Alexandra Nicole Hastings. Te Sao Mi Me Le. Hector Guillermo Mantilla Ruda. Beatrice Martins. Manuel Medina Gonzalez. Carlos Andres Mora Diaz. Moniolua Oluwato Toi Ogunleye. Jose Antonio Paez James. Anastasia Polishuk. Irene Alejandra Posada. Chelsea Sawaya. Jessie Maribel Stutzman Castillo. Megana Sunkara. Fernando Telo Garcia. Bourgeois Tay. Danica Blokvich. Susia Ariatane Widana Gamage.
We will now commence with the Juris Doctorate candidates. The names will be read by Paul Klinker and Stuart Louie.
Jermaine Brown. Lucas Shawlett. Ashley Susan Esau, hooded by the Honorable Christine Weems. Venadur Ju Lapali, magna cum laude. Abigail Young Liu. Mercy Ayomorde Obayasan, the recipient of the 2025 Distinguished Service Award. James Reckaway. Devika Sharma. Christopher Michael Simler. Nicholas Nor Verscheri. Ugona Ubakwe, hooded by the Honorable Christine Weems. Celeste Acevedo, magna cum laude. Boluwatife Akeoshin. Rachel Inemisit Akpan Smart. Nurain Ali, summa cum laude. Clarissa Faith Alvarez. Ariba Amur, cum laude. Lyric Chanel Anderson. Riley M. Azevedo, cum laude. Albert Sam Bacalini. Anissa Barrera. Matthew Bartnofsky, cum laude, Doctor of Jurisprudence and Master's in Business Administration dual degree certificate, recipient of the Bauer College of Business Dean's Award for Academic Excellence. Gabriella Lily Anna Berkey. Evan G. Bilicek, cum laude. Deborah Queen Billy Gillis Harry, recipient of the 2025 Distinguished Service Award. John Paul Bogran Jr. Hannah Grace Bombach. Angelina Rose Brewer. Andrew Thaddeus Brooksbank. Emma Julia Brozee. Daisha L.F. Brown. Trinity G. Buchanan. Andrea Booker, magna cum laude. Michael P. Berger, magna cum laude. Dumar Kadir Burgess, Doctor of Jurisprudence and Master of Laws dual degree candidate. Timothy S. Callahan, cum laude. Ana Elena Calleja Rodriguez. Aaron N. Carroll, Doctor of Jurisprudence and Master of Laws dual degree candidate. Mary Elizabeth Chernock. Abel Chaco. Jasmine S. Che. Kara Elizabeth Seamus. Mackenzie L. Chan. Marcus Ryan Chu. Jenny Chua. Elliot M. Clay, hooded by the Honorable Christine Weems. Douglas Scott Cooper, hooded by the Honorable Christine Weems. Delari Maggie Cooper, hooded by her sister Delane Cooper, class of 21. Carson Carlisle Copeland, magna cum laude. Alexis M. DeVault, hooded by the Honorable Sophia Adriguet. Ashanti De Luna. Jose M. De Luna IV. Amy Michelle Dimby. Mona P. Deo. Janet Diaz Padron. Mia K. Diosi. Sarah Elizabeth Douglas. Zachariah Essa Abraham. Bradley D. Edrington, hooded by his mother, Laura Edrington, class of 88. Christopher Ebucham. Emily Eyendorf. Roslani Y. Enriquez. Jessica Chioma Enwera. Heather Lee Erickson. Daphne Christian Escobedo. Kylie Elizabeth Evans. Jake Austin Evinger. Nadine Falah, magna cum laude. Obatiniola Fayiga, magna cum laude. Doctor of Jurisprudence, Master's in Public Policy, dual degree candidate, and 2025 Distinguished Service Award recipient. Jason S. Ferguson, cum laude. Christian Guillermo Fernandez.
Roselle Sunny Flores. Abigail Elaine Forrest. Gus Furman. Sarah Fullenwider. Olivia Christina Garcia. Aaron Cole Garrett. Lindsay Veliel George Cuddy. Shubham Golhill. Orly Golub, cum laude, hooded by her father, Jeff Golub, class of 95. Gabriela Alejandra Gonzalez Mercado. Al Gray. Eloise P. Greeley. Stephanie Gregoire. Philip Joseph Gutierrez. Christopher M. Hall, hooded by the Honorable Christine Weems. Julia Faith Harriman, cum laude. Rhonda Hassan, cum laude. Rose Hazanzi. Salitha Dede Hawdy. Rebecca Denise Heaton. Kyle Henk, cum laude, hooded by his father, Peter Henk, class of 94. Also cum laude. Jacob W. Harrington. Rachel Nicole Bilimovich. William C. Hoffman, cum laude, hooded by Regent King. Karen R. Holman. Lane T. Holmes. Jacqueline R. Houseworth, hooded by the Honorable Judge Weems. Heather Yeager, magna cum laude. Sung Hee Jang. Tanner Jarrell, cum laude. Daniel P. Johnson. Madeline Jones. Arsha Jowdy. Nicholas A. Carollas. Garrett W. Kettle. Kirsten Yvonne Keys. Neha Khan. Sunny Ghazal Khan. I messed up. I botched that. Megan Diane Keebler, magna cum laude. Seyoung Kim, hooded by the Honorable Sophia Andro. Abigail Mary Kite. Alexa J. Korth, summa cum laude. Dylan Kraus. Alexis N. Kulik. Samhinta Shruti Kumar. Erica A. Kuntz. Jeffrey Bryce Langenmeyer, magna cum laude, hooded by his wife, Andre Langenmeyer, class of 21, also magna cum laude. Jared Daniel Ledesma, cum laude. Allison Ga-Yan Lee. Salila L. Lyle, hooded by the Honorable Judge Christine Weems. Joseph B. Lipper, magna cum laude. Jessica Loera. Hiba Loya. Natalie Elena Luera. Roger William Mackey. Paul Lewis McGee, magna cum laude. Alana N. Mazandidiz. All right, I botched that one. Elena Evans Marshall, cum laude, hooded by the Honorable Sophia Andrew. Chris Arden Maximilian. James F. McDowell, cum laude. Shalena J. McGruder. Duncan Lachlan McLeod, magna cum laude. Grayson Caroline Meckler, summa cum laude. Gerardo Antonio Mea. Brady Mills, summa cum laude. Sarah Jane Mitrovich. Ellie Marie Moncrief. Owen Moon. Joel Edward Morgan III. Shruthi Morelli. Samuel Nam. Blanche Marie Dutu. Matthew William Norman, hooded by the Honorable Christine Weems. Cole A. Norton. C.J. Noel. Juan Ricardo Nunez.
Jovita M. Okihi. Joffrey Okolo, cum laude. Charles T. O'Neill. Gunnar Cole Osteen, hooded by the Honorable Judge Christine Weems. Madison Lally Oswald, magna cum laude. Fatima Ovais. Macy Victoria Pargman. Jacob D. Parsent, hooded by the Honorable Christine Weems. Nirma Posick, magna cum laude. Hinika Patel. Anjali C. Patel. Shivkumar H. Patel. Carmen Alicia Patino Urdaneta, cum laude. Burkis J. Pierce, hooded by the Honorable Christine Weems. Hannah Elizabeth Pipes, hooded by the Honorable Christine Weems. Angelina Popovic, hooded by the Honorable Judge Christine Weems. Victoria Danielle Porter, cum laude. Paul G. Pruitt, magna cum laude. Hudson Pullen, cum laude. Caroline Benton Preer. Keith S. Rado. Anna Lydia Radosavalevich. Courtney Eve Raya. Madison Margaret Rayleigh. Reagan Elizabeth Ralston, hooded by her mother Diane Ralston, class of '94. John Aaron Randolph. Valerie Ringel. Okay. Alexia Ann Charlotte Rowan, magna cum laude. Rachel Ann Regner. David Fitzgerald Richardson. Ariana Rivera. Samantha Renee Robles. Eliud Josiani Romano. Aaron J. Rosenblatt. Samantha Erica Rust, Doctor of Jurisprudence and Master of Laws dual degree candidate. Precious Salter Harris. Gabriela Santana Posa. Salima Fatmata Sapate. Connor Driscoll Schlacks, magna cum laude, Doctor of Jurisprudence and Master of Laws dual degree candidate. Stone Pierce Schloss, hooded by his mother, the Honorable Susan Green. Maham Shah.
Sarah Nasim Siddiqui. Raitha Jawad Server. Liliana Isabel Solis. Nicole Strader. Sarah Shikarchi. Madeline Simpkins, hooded by the Honorable Christine Weems. Audrey Nicole Sivasothi. Hannah Faith Sleva. Zachary L. Snell. Stanley Michael Stanulonis. Douglas Erwin Steinman, magna cum laude. David Ian Strumeyer, cum laude. Jason P. Sullivan. Benton B. Surratt. Caleb J. Swanky. Flola Tam. Trinity Kobe Tang. Hoa Tang. Kara D. Taylor Curran, hooded by the Honorable Sophia Andrew. Allie Madison Taylor. Brooke Ashley Taylor. Sebastian James Tourette. Olivia G. Unzauti. Nabig Usman. Melissa Valdez, cum laude. Edward Anthony Vaudry. Chessa Grace White. Truett Brandon Williams, hooded by the Honorable Christine Weems. Sophia Alejandra Winograd, cum laude, and a Distinguished 2025 Distinguished Service Award recipient. Savannah E. Whitty, magna cum laude. Christopher Wong. Giancarlo Yaquinto. Wong Cham Yum. Umar Zadi. And Arthur David Ziegman.
So this time, we'll proceed with the conferral of the degrees. Will all the Juris Doctorate and Masters of Law degree candidates please rise? Wait a second. 1 second. Uno momento. You can applause in a moment. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the people of the state of Texas and the University of Houston System Board of Regents, on behalf of the recommendation of the university faculty, I now confer upon each of you the respective doctoral master's degree for which you fulfill the requirements. Well, I think it deserves more applause. Come on. So now you can sit now. Now that's what I'm talking about. So please sit. Class of 2025, you have now been empowered with a well-earned degree from one of the top law schools in the country. This fact should never be lost on your employers, and it should never be lost on you. As you move forward with your careers and your accomplishments, I encourage you to become ethical and effective advocates for your clients. And as Judge Carrillo Ramirez said, dream big and reap the benefits of your commitment and your hard work. Family and friends, family and friends, family and friends, family and friends, family and friends. Tonight is a night for celebration. So please celebrate responsibly with your relatives, friends, and family members. But remember, tonight is a day for celebration, but the bar exam prep starts on Monday. Not to put cold water on it, but the bar prep classes begin on Monday. And so what I would say to family and friends, celebrate today, celebrate tonight, celebrate Sunday, but your friends and family who've graduated, they still have 8 weeks, 10 weeks to study. So you've been supportive of them so far. I'm very proud of the support you've given them. I'm proud of the fact you've cheered them on for all these years, 3 years, sometimes 4 years, depending on the students. You've been very supportive. All I'm asking is for you to be supportive for a few more weeks. That's all I'm asking, just a few more weeks, because their road will be over when they pass the bar exam. We want them to pass the bar exam the first time. In our July 2024 numbers, almost 91% passed the first time. We're aiming for 100% this time. Are you with me? Can I hear from the students? Are you with me, students, graduates? What about family and friends? Are you with me? Are you with me? What about faculty? Are you with me? Because together, by supporting our students, our graduates, you will succeed and achieve dreams beyond your wildest expectations. And we all are here for you to help you pass the bar exam. We are here for you. Everyone will help you. So tonight's a day for celebration. Tomorrow's a day for celebration. But back on the books, back to the books on Monday. So, that was all improvised, as you probably know. So, finally, I would like to invite you to continue celebrating. Visit the University of Houston Law Center 2025 Commencement video wall. There you'll find messages from our JD class speaker, Mona Deo. I see her there somewhere. So visit and watch it. Our LM class speaker, Carlos Godondo Rivera. Our law faculty speaker, Meredith Duncan. Our law alumni president speaker, Chris Thomas. But also many of your classmates and your friends and others are there. So look at that. And you can get it by looking at the QR code in your program. So these exercises are now concluded. At this time, I would ask the audience to remain seated while our graduates exit. For everyone's safety, we kindly ask that graduates and guests avoid congregating outside the building to ensure a smooth and secure departure for all. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye to all watching online. Thank you and congratulations.
might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth.